If you don't yet have your human design chart, you can head over to whitneycopeland.com/chart and download yours for free. That is where you're going to find out all of the information about your human design blueprint, including your energy type. Hey guys, in this video, we are talking all about generators. Generators make up about 37% of the population, and they are known as the life force of the collective. They are here to follow what they are passionate about. And when they find what lights them up, they have access to consistent energy to build, do, and create whatever it is they want to. Generators are really good at following all of the steps and getting things done. So they have that advantage over most of the other types where they can set their mind to something, and as long as they feel good about it and it's something that's lighting them up, they can complete it. Not to say that the other types can't, but the generator definitely has this gift. When the generator is living in alignment, their true self theme is a feeling of satisfaction. And when they're not living in alignment, their not self theme is frustration. So if you think about a tire on a truck going down the road, for a generator, anytime they're doing something that is out of alignment and they're feeling frustrated, it's like poking a tiny hole in your tire. So some energy is being released in a way that is not in alignment. And over time, it leads to burnout. So generators really need to pay attention to the self-talk going on in their mind. And if they hear something like, I should, or I'm supposed to, or if they find themselves talking themselves into something that they don't want to do using their logical mind, they really need to rein themselves back in and tune into their intuition and their authority, which you can learn all about in another video, and really get the answer for themselves. Is this a yes for me? And is this a no for me? So for generators, yes, you're going to have your authority, and that makes the final decision always. You're always tuning into that authority to make your final decisions. However, generators have a very strong connection with their gut and their gut instinct. So in order to know if something is for you or not, you're looking for an expansive feeling, an excited feeling, an energized feeling versus a deflated, constricted, frustrating, downer type feeling in your body, which is going to indicate that it's a no. And if you end up saying yes when you want to say no, not only are you crowding your life with things that are not necessarily important to you, you're also going to find yourself feeling frustrated. Things are going to feel like more of an uphill battle, like they're not flowing, like there's a lot of force, a lot of grind, a lot of hustle. And when you find yourself in that energy, you need to take some time to reflect. Where in my life am I committing to things that are deflating me? Where in my life am I putting more punctures in my tire? And over time, feeling burnt out. So that's really important for a generator. Now, we talked about it kind of casually, but your strategy is to wait to respond. And what that means, we just talked about the gut instinct. What wait to respond means is you have this very magnetic aura about you. You're always attracting people, opportunities, and experiences to you. It's your job to tune into that gut response to decide if something is a yes or a no. You're essentially responding to what comes into your aura, to what's being offered to you. You're not saying yes to everything. You're not saying no to everything. You're using your gut instinct as well as your authority to make the final call, to make all of your decisions. And when you do that, you'll find yourself living in satisfaction versus frustration. I'm a manifesting generator, and we have a lot in common with generators. And I find myself using the word frustrated a lot. So pay attention to your language. What words are you saying on a daily basis that may indicate that something is out of alignment for you? Something that I do want to mention here is if you have a long-term vision of something that you really want, there might be stepping stones along the way that don't feel good. So say you want to become a naturopathic doctor and you have to go through all this schooling. Not everything you do every day throughout the process of going to school is going to feel good. But when you envision and feel into the end result, it really lights you up. You need to keep that in mind when challenges come up, because there's always going to be things in life that we have to do, like in order to survive and thrive. So not every little thing is going to feel amazing. But what I do encourage is to try and enjoy the process as much as possible so that you don't run into feeling burnt out. Because if you're doing something that doesn't feel great for a sustained amount of time, like say you're taking a course for 3 months that really doesn't light you up, but you need that credential, what I would do is think of ways you can make that a lot more appealing. Like maybe you listen to the lectures while you're multitasking, or you go out to a coffee shop that you really love, or you form a study group with friends where you have cool snacks, and these little incentives for yourself to kind of outweigh any kind of negative feelings that you're having about it. I hope that makes sense. So those are some things to keep in mind for generators. The next thing I would love for you to do is check out the video on your authority, because like I said, all generators will have that gut instinct, and you want to tap into that for that expansion and contraction to know if something's lighting you up or not. But when it comes to making big decisions, you're always going to want to make sure that your authority makes the final call. For lots of generators, that will be your gut. Your authority will be the same. For some, there will be other types of authorities, like the emotional authority, which operates differently and requires more time to make decisions. So make sure you check out that video on your authority, and I will see you there.